Happy morning, members virtually present. Today's chief guest, CA P R Suresh sir, Abdul Rafiq sir, and Pramod. Welcome you all for this today's one-day seminar on global technology. Very interesting session. We planned with our tech-savvy faculties, and our when we invited our senior member P R Suresh to address our member as a chief guest, he immediately agreed, because whenever institute request, he'll never say no. That is his kindness. Thank you, sir. Welcome you once again for this program.
My pleasure. Thanks for inviting me, Srinivas.
Because you'll be traveling all over the world, and getting a time from you, it's difficult. And sharing, especially when you used to attend your bank audit seminar, you used to gain a lot of knowledge. You need to come very often to our branch and address our members, sir. That's our request.
It'll be my pleasure and honor.
Thank you. When we planned this one-day seminar, why this seminar? If you say, because current scenario, majority of the accounting work, audit, filing, everything is taken over by the technology. Nothing monotonous and routine work is left for the members to do. Only skilled work, opinions, where members is required. All routine and monotonous job has been taken by the softwares and technology. We should think how to optimize and make better use of that in our profession and excel in our profession. To have that, to know, we have conducted this session. There are various sessions on this, like what are the opportunities for generally members will ask, young members have done DSA or CISA, what is the opportunities? There is plenty of opportunities, but we don't know what is the way forward. To highlight on that, we have one session, opportunities for information technology audit, and another sessions, how artificial intelligence has been used in our audits, machine learning, Internet of Things, data analytics. It's a separate vertical now. You can have a separate wing in our profession, because there is ample of opportunity. How blockchain has been utilizing. Earlier it has been used in crypto. Now how it has been, how we have to utilize in our accounting routine work. Even a lot of banks has been involved in. Now they want to come up with the software on blockchain to have a secured system of accounting. There is a plenty of opportunity. Members, they are open to challenges and strategize your practice. And if you able to upgrade your knowledge and technology aspect, really you can do a fantastic job. There is ample opportunity and classes will be going on. Only thing, we have to keep our eyes and ears open, and you see where we need to learn and update what is the technologies happening, technological updates. Then definitely we can upskill and we can excel in our profession. For this session, hope this session will bring you a value addition to your regular profession. With this, once again, I welcome you all for this one-day seminar on global technology. Happy learning to you all. Thank you. Over to Pramod, Secretary.
Yeah. Thank you, Chairman. I would like to take the privilege in introducing today's chief guest, CA P R Suresh sir, who has been in practice since 1988. He is presently the partner of Mrs. Chandran and Raman Chartered Accountants. He was vice chairman of SISC of ICI for the year 2013-2014, being secretary and treasurer earlier. As a member of SISC of ICI, he's contributed significantly as a chairman of research committee of ICI of SISC and has undertaken extensive research activities in southern region, constituting research subgroups on indirect tax to come out with a concept paper on GST transition provisions, including the proposed provision on the definition of supply, place of supply, law relating to transition, rules, forms, and notification to be furnished to government for their consideration before drafting the model GST law. On direct taxes fund, studying the international practices and the OECD model of transfer pricing provision globally, and its relevance and extent of applicability to advise government on the changes required under the domestic transfer pricing. On corporate law, studying the CSR, its opportunities for members, bringing out an approach paper on the triple bottom reporting, on sustainability reporting, business responsibility reporting, and financial reporting, etc. Being a resource on many technical subjects, he served with the distinction as a member of 24 committees of SIRC of ICAI, making notable contribution as a chairman or member of the various committees of the SIRC of ICAI. His major contribution includes revitalizing and reviving SICASA, futuristic contribution on the Committee for Review of Education and Training for the CA course, technical participation and support in exposure drafts, views, suggestion, and comments on the matter of technical expertise on auditing and auditing standards. His active and healthy contribution in the council and the committee deliberation, exploring concurrent audit opportunities in insurance sector and holding extensive program on capital markets and investor protection, etc. Having a keen eye for the service to members and students, he's identified and ensured many student speakers and chartered accountants as a resource persons throughout the southern region who have presented their first address to various forums. He was also the instrumental in bringing the final coaching classes to Bangalore during 1985-86 as a student member of SICASA Bangalore. He specializes in management consulting, due diligence, private equity, M&A, audit of manufacturing companies, banks, service industry, etc., with extensive experience in audit of banks. He is a resource person having addressed members, students of all branches of SIRC, EIRC of ICAI, and many CP chapters. He is a resource person on subjects such as bank audit, covering various aspects, Companies Act 2013, non-corporate and application of accounting standards and overview. He's addressed the National CP teleconference on accounting standards on non-corporate entities. He's addressed in most branches and CP chapters, delivering more than 300 lectures as a resource person and traveling extensively. He was also the past president of Karnataka State Chartered Accountant Association. He was a member of the Federal of Karnataka Chamber of Commerce and Industry on direct tax and is member of the Institute of Directors. He's authored a book on bank branch audit, which was well received with 5,000 copies made use by the members. With this brief introduction, I welcome you to our seminar, sir.
Thank you very much, Srinivas and Pramod.
I forgot you one more thing, sir. You are a knowledge hub and resource person on various topics. I forgot to tell that. Pleasure to have you, sir.
With our own members, my only request is you don't have to read the biodata. They know me well, and this much of time can be saved for the resource persons for their deliberations. Having said that, thank you for giving me this golden opportunity. And also having the erudite speaker, resource person for the day, Mr. Rafiq, Narsimhan, Anand Jangid, and Vinay Kumar Sahini. Information, data, technology. Traditionally, all these are so closely associated with each other. From time immemorial, perusal of information, data, and expression of opinion is a cornerstone of the practice of chartered accounting. Whilst data and technology is touted as the new oil, nay, it's more. Since we have been able to find alternate sources for oil, which is a depleting source, whereas data and technology is frighteningly all-consuming and bound to invade even the private spaces as well. In today's context, we are wired by technology and internet in a more inseparable way than that even of marriage. Social gatherings and oral communications, even between family and friends, are now replaced with SMSs, emails, WhatsApp, Twitter handles, and Facebook posts. Their advantages notwithstanding. Internet of Things has enabled many things, including a reliable Alexa to help us out in many things, and also the digitally operated gadgets and these. And as I browse the internet today, I came across two interesting pieces of news. One is a fantasy world's first flying car, Xpeng X2, which is a regular car capable of flying up to 35 minutes. It's a battery operated, driven by technology with information processing systems of the highest order for navigation. Data analytics in the professional context, I must also bring to the notice that I filed my own tax returns, and exactly on the 27th minute, I got an SMS that my tax return is processed under section 143(1). And the 143.1 intimation has been sent to my email ID. Fascinating. And in this context, I am sure that India is way ahead of the rest of the world in adoption of technology. The seamless filing, the use of big data, faceless assessments, faceless appeals, and adoption of technology, use of data by the government has enabled them to plug loopholes of revenue as well as catch the culprits. Huge catches on the GST, no misuse and other things is all part of the technology-enabled way of identifying these mismatches. The second interesting news which I got my attention today is the tracking of illicit drug deals by 3 digital asset management companies worth 28,000 crores by the Financial Intelligence Unit of 200 transactions carried out from Cayman Islands, British Virgin Islands, and Nigeria using digital currencies and routed through various exchanges located in India. The report also states India almost has 7% of the population have invested in digital cryptocurrency. Quite a large number considering our size of the population. That is the extent to which technology has enabled people to adapt to them. Thus, while the tools of data and technology are enablers, tools being tools can be used, misused, or abused. Therein arises the opportunities for the profession of CAs in enabling proper use and detection and prevention of misuse. This program by the Bangalore branch on global technology in practice is a timely, useful, and much needed one. Sharing the vast knowledge of the resource person and drawing inspiration to the practicing members to acquaint, adopt, and become adept in these professional areas, which offer huge opportunities, is the need of the hour. I hereby inaugurate the seminar on global technology in practice and proceed to deliver my keynote address. At the outset, my sincere thanks to my good friend, A.B. Pal, for educating and assisting me in my understanding and the content of this keynote address. The scope and opportunities in data analytics will be deliberated at length by all the resource persons to touch upon. With an expanding economy where businesses are growing in terms of quantity and diversity, product-wise as well as geographically, the need for data analytics is imperative rather than opportunistic. We need to embrace them with both the hands. The expectations of the regulators, stakeholders in business, etc., of a quicker turnaround in audit cycles, especially in the case of large corporates and banks, where concurrency of audit has become a need, data analytics becomes a must to deliver quality audits. It is time that CAs as auditors understand that the use of data analytics, lest we lose our competitive edge as auditors. Already the risk-based internal audits have become the forays of technology-driven companies providing such solutions. We have possibly missed a bus in that. Data analytics has evolved upwards from enabling data extraction to doing repetitive audit processes, replacing manual functions such as vouching, verification, compliances, computing, etc., and to assist in forensic detection of fraud and irregularities. The various financial scams has only exposed our profession with more and more specific reporting requirements and the need for adoption of technology to insulate ourselves from the long arm of the law. In international professional bodies like ours, they now talk of advanced audit assurance concept. It is now a well accepted internationally that use of data analytics helps improve audit quality. With the current focus of the audit quality in terms of the audit quality maturity model recommended by the ACA, use of data analytics, including ledger vision and other softwares, must be considered as a must for improving audit quality. This concept speaks of assess and describe how information technology can be used to assist the auditor and recommend the use of computer-assisted audit techniques and data analytics where appropriate, and discuss current developments in emerging technologies, including big data and the use of data analytics and the potential impact on the conduct of audit and the audit quality and reporting. Data analytics has a major role as a business support function. If perceived properly, data analytics can help in accelerating in decision making, such as cost optimization, new business opportunities, or provide predictive analysis of losses due to market-related effects on a business. There is immense scope for chartered accountants to provide consultations for implementing data analytics in business environments and thus provide value add to their clients as business. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, and the Internet of Things are all interconnected. Devices in our homes, cars, etc. are increasingly getting connected with Internet and is known as Internet of Things. Machine learning related to human machine behavioral learnings and automate processes by use of artificial intelligence. It has been estimated that by 2025, more than 75 billion devices will be connected to it, leading to an economic impact on the global market. Such a large volume of connectivity is possible via cloud-based technology. Use of cloud enhances risk of security, more importantly, privacy. Lack of privacy is increasingly becoming a great concern. And this also gives an opportunity for our members to see how risk-based assessments of enabling things in the cloud will also be a major value add, given our experience on audit and identifying fraud cases. Also, efficient use of energy becomes a new challenge and will require efficient programming, avoiding unnecessary storage of data, making software processing closer to devices, etc. In a disruptive business environment today, small as well as large organizations across the globe are leveraging on applications so as to develop latest offerings of services and products that will present new set of business opportunities and direct new developments in the technical landscape. Data analytics is a sort of a platform to determine what kind of changes are required by customers so as to develop new offerings. Internet of Things is evolving into Internet of Conscious Things, which I am sure our esteemed speaker will cover in his presentation. Security concerns with Internet of Things. I have a personal experience on this. In one of my PPT presentations to an audience, my laptop was connected to an overhead projector, which could be connected to the internet as well. I was not aware of this, but after completing my presentation and I returned home and restarted my computer, it suddenly became busy and my internet security cum antivirus software also became busy. And my laptop started hanging with all the computing resources being used by a self-replicating software, which was duplicating itself at a fast pace, and the antivirus software is not able to completely kill this malware. Finally, I had to approach the system specialist of a corporate client who connected my laptop with their security software and managed to clean my laptop in about 3 hours time. That is the extent to which, if we are not careful, the amount of damage which can happen because of no. Therefore, all devices are being connected to internet, including the television in your home, or they pose risk of malware being parked in these devices or use these devices to launch attacks. Security specialists, including CAs, should gear up to meet these challenges. IoT brings a totally different perspective to security framework that security specialists have been working with. Coming to the opportunities in technology, information technology, a variety of technology audits are needed in today's environment. Security audit, software and its implementation, cloud audit, DCM audit, and a host of other compliance audits are required by our government. Overseas customer governments are also now looking forward to such services from Indian providers. Vendors and customers and also others can be assisted by us by doing all these things at an acceptable international standard. Forensic audit has been traditionally areas in which our members have been involved. And here again, technology has been used for irregular purposes or misuse for committing frauds, data theft, etc. can be identified, and this could be a practice of. The shift to cloud has led to more assets than organizations can effectively track and manage. SaaS sprawl is particularly concerning amidst the massive growth. Practical example being the case of urban cooperative banks being mandated by the Reserve Bank of India to adopt core banking solution software for their operations. Since most don't have the capabilities to host CBS by themselves, a host of application service providers have mushroomed and are providing software as service to 60 to 70 medium-sized cooperative banks. Here is a great area because given our professional expertise in understanding the banks, the way the operations in the bank happen, and technology, this provides a huge opportunity for our members. Whereas security and privacy is a very serious concern, where cloud-based SaaS models are being used by businesses and do not have an iota of awareness what kind of security risks they are exposed to. Such business relationships create new challenges for auditors. Are auditors aware of these challenges? That's a question we must ponder about. And the quicker we come out with ideas and solutions about it, we will be able to have a larger pie as our share of practice. Today's professionals like engineers, MBAs are all updating themselves and exploiting new opportunities in audit and assurance field. It is time for CAs to gear up and develop expertise in these areas and evolve as first choice professionals for offering these services, just as we did in traditional practice areas such as assurance and tax. Emerging trends in blockchain technology is in the nascent stage in India. The use of blockchain technology is in a very nascent stage. It is currently used in cryptocurrencies, but has immense potential for good use as well as be malignant in business environment. Basically, it results in eliminating duplication of data records and increase the reliability of distributed shared information. It can prove to be disruptive and change the way business and its relations are established. It can extend one's imagination where need for audit to establish data accuracy or integrity can be eliminated. There are two risks that emanate from cryptocurrencies today. As I told you, one, huge amount of cryptocurrency related frauds happening. They are intended to be private currencies and they are structured to evade government control with respect to financial integrity standards such as KYC, AML, and safety. If bankers all over the world collaborate and use blockchain technology, money laundering can be eliminated or greatly reduced. The need for physical currency can be eliminated, but that again is a big question mark. Today, we have banks in tax havens who know they are used for parking tainted money and will not extend any cooperation or share information, especially to those developing nations who are bereft of precious resources. Money laundering is an extremely serious concern for our nation as well as other developing nations. Private cryptocurrencies have further fueled the problem, and Reserve Bank of India has decided to ban private cryptocurrencies in our monetary system and is in the process of developing India's own cryptocurrency. But can it be prevented from being used or misused by our own citizens? What is the solution? The same has not been addressed yet. Although the technology is in a nascent state on cryptocurrencies, the application of it is in diverse conditions and is being comprehensively researched and widely investigated. It is also informed that today, most of the politicians are fairly savvy about cryptocurrencies. RBI, however, has acknowledged that blockchain technology can be a very useful platform for digitization of currency. And our own legal tender may see as the light of the day when INR is fully digitized and there may not be any paper form of the Indian rupee. CAs have an opportunity to contribute their domain expertise and knowledge in assurance in the application in business environment and the challenges that it will surely pose, as and when put to use and to act as solution providers. With these thoughts of mine, I leave the floor open to the talented and experienced resource persons to deal on the topics on global technology in practice. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for taking your time out and addressing our members, sir. It was a pleasure having you here.
My pleasure.
Thank you, sir. Suresh.
Thank you very
lot
much.
of information.